Hi there, I'm Elmo Lee. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a great day. Bad news for those of you who are expecting this video in Cantonese. Contrary to popular belief, I didn't turn to English to garner more viewers. Like the Kashmir episode in which I used English to conduct, it's all due to the fact that I don't know how to translate many Indian terminologies to Cantonese. Basically, this video continues where the Kashmir episode ended.
Today is the fifth day. We can catch a flight to New Delhi. So really early, there's nothing to eat, so they actually packed breakfast for us. Thank you very much. We are now at Srinagar Airport. The flight is 8 o'clock, but we have to be here at 6. We actually started driving out at 5.
Did you know the Srinagar airport employs one of the most stringent security systems in the world? That's why we had to come so early to check in. Basically, the security check starts before you even get into the airport proper. The security continues at the airport entrance, immigration, customs, and departure lounge. Guess the hassle was still tolerated because we want to catch a glimpse of the world's most iconic mausoleum.
We just returned to New Delhi. The whole journey took about 1 hour 15 minutes.
These days, I rarely take guided tours since they will try to squeeze in too many touristy spots in the itinerary to make it look attractive. Sadly, this always results in unusually early morning calls. However, for this India trip, my wife and I were advised to go on a guided tour since we were not familiar with the culture of the world's most populous country. But most importantly is the food, since these tour agencies know how to cater the safest food for our daily meals. Admittedly, going on a guided tour can be rewarding, especially when the price is attractive, just like our 8-day tour of New Delhi, Kashmir, Agra and Jaipur, which only cost 6,800 ringgit. The biggest fun is getting to travel with our previous tour mates. The bonus is when you get a good tour guide like the one who was assigned to us, Mr. Lali. We are now headed to Agra.
Our first meal in New Delhi, it's so ironic, is a Chinese food.
Perhaps food in India is great, but the meals catered for our tour wasn't rewarding. Even this so-called Chinese meal was basically the same with the other restaurant we dined. As you know, Indian restaurants don't serve beef and pork, left with one red meat, mutton. But since it's so expensive, they end up serving chicken, and chicken. To rub it in, I even have to pay for my own coffee.
From New Delhi to Agra, the journey takes 5 hours. This is the first toilet break.
Even though every meal we were given chicken, but not once did they serve fried chicken. That is why one of our tour members even ordered KFC.
Hello. Very nice guy selling Costa coffee.
The bus ride from New Delhi to Agra took 7.5 hours. That's cause only one part of the journey was traveled on the freeway.
We just checked into Agra to this hotel called Club Shiraz.
Because it was so late, after we checked in, we immediately went for dinner.
Today's dinner is actually at the hotel. It's an Indian buffet.
Our tour agency was so accommodating. They offered a cake to one of our tour members who was celebrating her birthday. Next morning, we took a look at the hotel and found it quite impressive. As a matter of fact, many celebrities have stayed here. Sadly, we can't make use of their facilities, not with our tight schedule. We are back in the same banquet room for breakfast.
Fantastic, thank you, fantastic. Thank you.
Murah. We have masala tea, we have eggs as usual, and baked bacon.
If there's one thing that's reliable in India, it has to be masala tea.
That's alright, I also don't speak Bahasa.
Agra city lies on the banks of the Yamuna River in the Indian state of Uttar Pradesh, about 230 kilometers of the national capital Delhi. It has a population of 1.6 million. The city is famous for being the capital of the Mughal emperors from 1526 to 1658. It is a major tourist destination for its many Mughal-era buildings, such as the Taj Mahal, Agra Fort, and Fatehpur Sikri. Under the Mughal rule, Agra became a center for learning, arts, commerce, and religion. Agra's vibrant streets are a mix of history and modernity, with bustling bazaars selling exquisite handicrafts and leather goods. The city features mild winters, hot and dry summers, and is famous for its Mughal cuisine. Agra is included on the Golden Triangle tourist circuit, along with Delhi, Jaipur, and the Uttar Pradesh Heritage Arc.
Basically, this was what we came here for. Even though we were very excited, but we still have to walk 1 kilometer to the main complex.
So because the mosque is on this side, on the west, so they never have their feet towards west.
The Taj Mahal was built in the 15th century by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan to immortalize his Empress consort Mumtaz Mahal, who died during childbirth in the year 1631. This India's most iconic mausoleum is situated in the eastern part of the city on the southern bank of the river. In its harmonious proportions and its fluid incorporation of decorative elements, the Taj Mahal is distinguished as the finest example of Mughal architecture, a blend of Indian, Persian, and Islamic styles. Other attractions include the twin mosque buildings placed symmetrically on either side of the mausoleum. As one of the most beautiful structural compositions in the world, the Taj Mahal is also one of the world's most iconic monuments, visited by millions of tourists each year. The complex was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983.
We've flown thousands of miles to see this tomb. You think it's worth it?
Okay, next.
The system was quite strange. Earlier, we needed to walk 1 kilometer to get in, but to exit, we needed to catch a buggy. After seeing the Taj Mahal, it's a given that one must visit the Agra fort.
We're now at Agra Fort.
The Agra Fort is a historical fort in the city of Agra. It is also known as Agra's Red Fort. Mughal Emperor Humayun was crowned at this fort in 1530. It was later renovated by the Mughal Emperor Akbar from 1565, and the present-day structure was completed in 1573. It served as the main residence of the rulers of the Mughal dynasty until 1638, when the capital was shifted from Agra to Delhi, before being captured by the British. The last Indian rulers to have occupied it were the Marathas. In 1983, the Agra Fort was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site because of its importance during the Mughal rule. It is about 2.5 kilometers northwest of its more famous sister monument, the Taj Mahal. The fort can be more accurately described as a walled city. It was later renovated by Shah Jahan.
Kingdom of Pakistan. They are built by number 4.
As I said earlier, our schedule was very tight. So after we have lunch in the hotel, we must pack our luggage and leave for Jaipur. However, we needed to pick up those printouts shot by the photographers at Taj Mahal this morning.
Vertical กันละพอไหม
Before leaving Agra, there's one more destination we gotta visit, the Fatehpur Sikri Fort.
ให้กินแล้วมิวแล้ว Name? Salim.
The Fatehpur Sikri Fort is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is a hidden gem on the outskirts of Agra. It was built by the Mughal Emperor Akbar and is a beautiful reflection of the architecture of the era. The Fatehpur Sikri Fort complex boasts an architectural blend of Islamic, Hindu, and Persian styles. It is a symphony of history, culture, and architecture. The magnificence of this historical destination can put anyone in a state of trance. You might even find hidden corners and secret chambers whispering stories from the past. The fort is an architectural marvel that transports you back in time to the Mughal grandeur, and it stands atop a rocky ridge overlooking the vast expanse of the surrounding countryside.
Yeah.
Sir, you can give me?
No, I can't.
My collection is full.
If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, share it, and consider subscribing if you haven't done so. Thank you.